Hey everybody, my name is Squirrel and I'm here with Sally and Mandy.
Hi there.
And we're here with Easy Tarot Lessons. We are doing a series on card meanings and today we are doing the Five of Wands. So, Sally, let's start with you. How do you feel about that Five of Wands?
A lot of times I see this, and this is pretty standard. I think everybody goes here. You see some conflict, you see people fighting, maybe infighting, challenges, shouting matches. Uh, I, but it seems a little false. I mean, look at these guys. They're dressed really well. They look kind of like dandies, privileged guys. So they're kind of posturing. It almost feels to me like I've gone to the Highland Games. They're doing caber tosses or things like that. Um, or they're trying to put up a tent in the backyard and they can't work well together, and that's what it just feels like, things not working well together, or you know um it's a measuring contest between men.
I wouldn't have put it quite so delicately, but yes.
Trying to keep PG-13 thing going here.
I can't remember which president the rumor is about where he just kind of like got sick of everybody in Congress and he just flopped his manhood right on the desk and said, yeah.
Yeah,
Really?
same happening here.
Oh my
Exactly.
God.
I don't know if I think it was LB Johnson. I don't know if it's a true story or not, but I hear it a lot and I was like, I hope it's true. That's pretty badass.
Wow.
Yeah, a lot of chaos going on there. They might even just be having fun. Look at the little guy in the red shirt. He's just kind of looking at his stick like, I got the nicest stick, but everybody else is showing theirs off.
That, or what the hell do I do with this?
Oh, no kidding. It does look
Oh,
like they're trying to put up a tent. That's funny.
Now, because we're going here and I can't resist, I thought when I first looked at this card, I'm not going to see anything new with this card. I've seen it a lot of times. It's not as complicated or intricate as some of the others. But then I look at the guy with the polka dots, the blue polka dots, and there's just an unfortunate coloration because it looks like he has stained his shorts, like he was scared silly.
Oh, yeah, could possibly be.
I have no idea, but holy smokes, if that came up in a reading.
I got it as take a keto classes once.
Hmm.
That was just hysterical. She was like, "Oh, that's a good idea." What about you, Mandy?
yeah. To me, I don't see anything particularly sinister or threatening about this card. It's
Ah,
it's more annoying than anything else, and it's just like confusion, and it's like a ball of wool or a ball of string that needs to be sort of unravelled,
Hmm.
and every time you think you've managed to do it, you realise that then there's a knot somewhere else or something. So it's just a sort of I feel a bit frustrated when I look at it, but I don't feel threatened, or I don't think it's that bad. And I also think it's one of those situations where there is nobody's pinging out as being the winner or more superior than any of the others, or the loser. There's an equality about it within that confusion.
everybody gets a participation ribbon. Youthful exuberance.
Yeah,
Hmm.
it's
Yes.
Yeah.
definitely got a youthfulness about it. Yeah, totally agree with that.
What was it? Somebody told me once that it was in group, and she was like, "They're trying to make an anarchy sign." I was laughing so hard.
Yes.
Like cats and dogs living together.
But it does actually remind me a bit of a kids' party, especially like a Star Wars party, where they all turn up with their little lightsabers and they don't want to take any notice of anything else that's on offer to them. They just want to kind of bash each other with these little plastic lightsabers, and it just reminds me of that as well a lot of the time.
Oh my gosh, that is funny. Now I need to draw one with lightsabers.
I got booked to do a Star Wars party once. Yeah, me. I mean, whatever they were thinking. And I worked out all these wonderful games. And yeah, honestly, I kind of spent a lot of time planning this party. I'd never done a Star Wars party before. They weren't interested in any of it.
No.
They literally, all they wanted to do was bash each other with the lightsabers.
We have those
And they just
lightsabers.
wanted me to keep playing the theme tune while they did it.
The ones we have, when you hit them, they actually make the crashing sound. So you go,
Oh.
drum, it's great fun, and they light up. So it's okay.
Oh, so that would be epic if somebody wanted to know what kind of party to throw for their kid, because you might even get that question. You get some
Absolutely.
strange questions. Star Wars, man. Can't go wrong with Star Wars.
Or go back to, what movie should I go see? Star Wars.
That is pretty chaotic movie, isn't it?
But I do actually think, though, if it did come up in a reading, and it was kind of like, what should I do about something, and that came up, I would say, oh, just kind of get in there and thrash it out between you. You know, I just think that's kind of the energy. They're just thrashing it out. I mean, they're not going to go on like that forever. Eventually, somebody will kind of get fed up with it, or somebody will just knock them all out. Well, I don't know. It will fall apart eventually.
And there are times for thrashing it out. There certainly are. You can only be polite for so long before you finally say, "What the hell, man?"
I would say the people in this card, they need a tarot reading. They need a bit of clarity.
Better counseling. I don't know.
Or both.
Maybe.
That's a fun card. I like it. What about in a reversal? What can we see in a reversal?
I would say they're starting to sort of clear things up, really, or It's kind of like the confusion is passing, or it could be worse. On the other hand, in the reverse.
Yeah, it could. Either or.
Like there could be a nasty accident. It could be something like it was only meant to be sort of fun and play, and somebody got hurt or something. I don't know. Depends on the situation, doesn't it?
We used to have this manager at the grocery store I worked with, and he loved to play practical jokes. And we got him good one day because he found out somebody was afraid of snakes, and he got this very realistic looking rubber snake and put it in their drawer. And the guy knew ahead of time that he was going to do it, so the guy who opened the drawer with the snake pretended to have a heart attack. And the one that played the practical joke on him was like, oh my God, beside himself. It was pretty horrible, but it was also pretty epic. It's like, got you good, sucker.
It could be even to do with like a group activity. It might be like encouraging someone to go and join a dance class or some group physical activity.
Yeah, I was looking at their tights. It looks like we have two teams. We have the team of red tights and we have the team of yellow tights.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, good eye.
Cricket.
Yes.
What are those
Or lacrosse.
corporate things where you have to go and learn to trust each other?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, yeah.
I never realized that, Sally. It does. Yellow tights and red tights.
Yeah. I mean, there might be the odd occasion where you do pick out, the fact that one of them's got a hat on and or the one with the spots or the checkered shirt. You might pick out something of what they're wearing because it just might be relevant to the question. But
I swear that yellow tight in the middle is wearing chainmail.
That's exactly what I was thinking. You and I had the same thought.
He's
He's coming down for battle because look, he's holding that stick like he's going to take somebody's head off with it. He's holding it like a bat. Everybody else has it up, and he's like, "Nope, I'm going to use this." He's got both hands on it.
But he looks a bit distracted because all of the others are sort of looking at their sticks, and they seem to be kind of looking inwards, like into whatever it is they're doing, and his mind is elsewhere. What's he thinking about?
I don't know that guy on the far left. He sort of has an open mouth. So he looks kind of happy, like, "How many can I have?" And then there's this other guy about ready to ski up his head.
Like, or that's the Aikido master and he already knows what he's doing. That's why.
Yeah. But or he could be just thinking, oh, I'm just sick of this. I've got a feeling he might be the first one to kind of like put his stick down and just sort of say, I'm off now.
Yeah.
Right.
Or as Sally said, the one to just knock them all out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Watch out for him.
Oh my gosh. So this is great. I've seen all kinds of things I just didn't see before. Seriously, decades of looking at these cards, and I never noticed that they're wearing different colored tights. That they're like teams. So just look at the card, have fun with it, talk to it, do what we were doing, and see all the possible different things that
Yes.
they could
Yeah.
be doing. It situates you. It sets you up to be able to have that fluidity of thought when you're doing an actual reading for a client. You're not sitting there, what could this mean? You already have all the possibilities. Well, not all of them, but quite a few. That is our take on the Five of Wands. And I love it because it was actually a little bit boisterous. It well suited the card. Oh no, I don't want to see what we're going to do with the Five of Cups.
Oh my gosh.
We're all going to be sitting here crying in our wine.
Playing evil music.
Thank you two for being here. That was epic fun, and I will see you for the next one.
Thank
Sharon.
you, Sharon.
Bye bye.
Bye.